Hello. So I was trying to time lapse a lot of this stuff, and I thought I recorded and time lapsed putting this together. Apparently, I did not. So I'm gonna give you a rundown really quick. I moved our system over, and instead of having it just go in a straight line, I decided to wrap it around and compact it a little bit. And then I didn't really like how it was floating, so I went around and did one piece at a time and hand placed dirt to hold it up, and I think it looks kind of cool. This center core is a little funny looking, but I think it looks pretty good. I didn't want to have it too manicured, but it was a little humpy. Like, I might still clean it up a little bit. But it looks alright, and then I've been trying to smooth this out with the current road grader. We don't have the futuristic road grader yet. So I'm using the old road grader, and it's okay. I mean, this isn't great. It's not my best. I've done better. But, anyways, I made a discovery. Solid rock used to just pass right through the system. I don't know when this changed. I have no idea when this changed. It used to pass right through the system and end up in the storage container, and now it processes. But that being said, it's processing when I drop it out of my hand. I don't know if it's processing when you push it through the equipment, so we're going to try it. So we're just going to come down here. We're going to turn old frickin' Bertha around here. And we're just going to come right into this patch of solid rock. And we're just going to... Come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait a second. Wait a second. Did they fix it? I was not aware of this. Oh, come on. Come on. We need to get a run at it? No, we don't want to hit the patch of broken... They fixed it! Womp womp. Okay. So, I mean, it's womp womp sad, but I leveled up? What did I level up from? Hello, game? Okay. I'm getting XP right now. Ah, XP bug. XP bug. Wait. Wait, hold on. I'm looking at the... Yep. Okay, so... At the cost of fuel, if you just prop your truck up like this and hold W, you can just print XP. Is it slow? Yes. Is it AFK? Yes. Oh boy. Okay, so anyways, I'm not sure what to do now. Well, I guess them adding in the ability to process the material that was left over from the bug was nice, because we're not going to have it anymore, right? I mean, it should be impossible to have hard stone in your inventory unless you buy it from the store, which I don't even know if you can do. So I guess they probably just did that so we could deal with the issue. Well, that kind of Is that... Why did that seem like there was stone going in? Hold on. Am I crazy? I might be crazy. We gotta figure this out. Hold on. And we dump. We dump. Come on. Is there stone going in there? That's stone. There's a mixture of dirt and stone. What? What's going on then? Why is it that I can dig it when I am pulling it alongside dirt? But not like this. Is that intentional? Is that just some kind of mesh issue? Oh, oh, okay. 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 So, I would assume that... Yep, see that? Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Is they have it set up so if you're digging next to... Like, okay, so your average person is just going for this pay dirt, not the bedrock. So as you're digging, you're able to scoop the pay dirt, and to avoid the ground being all like rough and bumpy like this spot right here, to where it would be a pain to get all of the pay dirt, you are able to smooth out and dig up some of the stone to make sure you get the majority of the pay dirt, which then leaves a nicer working surface behind, I suppose. Maybe? I don't know. That's just my thought. Anyways, that's a really nice change to implement, I suppose. I'm trying to think of how to phrase that. But that's not something that we've had before. And I should also say, I don't know if it was intentional. It would seem like it would almost have to be an intentional change. But I like it. I mean, it's a good one. That's for sure. So now you can just... Oh, there. Yeah. Huh. I don't know. But, other note is now we can't simply just dig up the stone, which is good because I was kind of looking forward to that coming in as a repair. Hold on. Oh, don't miss. Oh, we should look, too. This is why I came down here in the first place. Is I wanted to see that, I wanted to make sure that putting stone into the system from a vehicle will process it properly. And not just because I was dumping it out by hand. This is such a long run. And then I took a picture of this. Nope, wrong, incorrect. I'm thinking. Okay, so this is interesting. Okay, so we can see this. None of these numbers are changing here. I accidentally dropped one. But if I do this... Oh, this might take a minute, but I can assure you that I was putting the solid rock in by hand, and that's where all of this came from, including the gravel. All of this came from me hand dropping it, because I had like 1,400 solid rock in my hand, and I just dropped the last 3. So that's something that needs addressed. I don't know. Obviously, that was a recent change, but I don't know if it filtering by hand was a recent change, and then there's just some kind of bug otherwise, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to poke around in the Discord to find out. But here, let's do this. Let's go. Another thing I wanted to do. Let's get the dozer out. I didn't have to come up here to do this. Let's put a bunch of things away here. Okay, let's come down here. And let's do a little bulldozer testing. There's a couple things I want to test. Okay. spawn. Okay. Ah! Whoa! Let's let's go right here and well, the Ripper's working. I don't know what that was beforehand. That was very odd. I'm trying to stick the dozer blade down in, and it's not letting me, which is probably good because that's probably what it's supposed to do. Okay, let's go back over to a soft spot here. Because this pay dirt generation's a little weird. Okay. That doesn't seem right. That really doesn't seem... That doesn't seem right. Okay, first things first. Let's... I want to clean up the dirt around this. Just to give us like a safe testing situation here. Oh, this might be a little tougher than I thought. We're also not very deep yet, so there is a potential that the game is still thinking that there is pay dirt on top of this. So this might not be the best testing environment ever. Wait. No, because that's all soiled too. Okay, let's just give this a shot. Okay, so this is a clean patch right here of stone and blasted rock. Okay, what are we getting? We're getting stone and blasted rock. Okay, can I come over here? Okay, and it doesn't like me pushing it. Okay, yeah. Okay, so maybe that was just like a whoops kind of deal. Which is understandable because... Where are you coming from? It's a little explosive. It seems to want to put more dirt back after it wasn't there before. So there's definitely maybe a conversion issue, but it's not... I have no idea. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea. I'm just speculating. It seems like there's a conversion rate that if there's like a couple pieces of dirt and then it spits out like 10 and then those go back and then it spits out like 10 more, like a virus of sorts. But I don't know for sure. That was a little hectic. I think we had the same thing happen over here, though, when we blasted initially, and it created a bunch of dirt like that right there. So there's something odd going on with that, to which I have no details of. But it does bother me a lot. I don't like the dirt. I want it clean. Like, look at all this dirt. None of this dirt was here before. This was all one big, smooth, clean stone patch. And now there's all this pay dirt. Ah! Okay, well, I'm gonna go scratch my head for a little bit, and maybe I'll do some digging. Alright, so taking a little break from the digging, I didn't really do too much, but I cleaned this up. I moved this stuff over from there, and then I added this little strut to kind of make it seem like the thing's being held up, because it looked kind of funny before, and I didn't want to put dirt there. Anyways, I got this all set up nice and cleanish. I cleaned this up a little bit. I did a little bit of handwork. We'll keep working this. I think I want to buy a tunneler soon here. I don't know how much elevation that's going to give us, though, because what I would like to do, and I kind of scouted this out, is I would like to just keep pushing a flat spot this wide between these two concrete blocks straight back all the way to the mountain. Now, it's pretty far. It's not as far as it looks, but what I would like to do is I would like to have it an open cut until we hit the mountain face over there. And like I said, it's not really that far, so it wouldn't be a huge thing. I think if we use a tunneler, that might help, a tunneler and a truck. But I would like to have it open, and then when we get to the tunnel, have like a crescent half moon kind of opening into the cliffside, and then from there, I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. Just an idea. And then also, what did I do? I worked on the dirt a little bit. That looks funky because we're far. There it goes. It's still not entirely popped in all the way. I did put a little bit of the dirt down that I got from there, and I wanted to see what it would take. This was the lowest spot right here. It was about to that coal. It took about 130 pieces of dirt to get from here to up there. So that kind of gives a reference of how much it's going to take to backfill this. And then, you know, to have the actual nice smooth side instead of just having this jagged strip. But yeah, okay, so the next thing I want to do is I want to move the ring down, the guide ring, just to make sure we're doing alright. It is getting a little scuffed as we're adding in, so at some point we might have to start from the top and go down just to the pay dirt layer to make sure we have that all cleaned up nicely, because dropping the dirt in is making it a little chunky. But I think what we can do now is we can go down 1-2 layers and then just do what I've been doing and cleaning it up by hand and making sure it's not poking through. And then we're set to keep moving. Alright, I think I'm going to do that. I'm probably going to time-lapse it, maybe. I did a little more digging. I got about 2/3 of it cleaned out, which seems pretty good for now. I'm trying to decide what to do next. I think I kind of have a game plan worked out. So I'm going to let this finish processing, and then I'm going to pull all of this stuff out, including this dirt, and get it stuffed into a side container, just so we have it separated. And then I think I'm going to buy a tunneler. So this will be in the next episode. I got to get the workbenches over here, and I'm going to buy wood because we have no trees on this map. Otherwise, I would love to go cut the lumber myself, but there's no trees. So we're going to buy the wood, we're going to craft up wood planks for the floor, and then we're going to use a tunneler to scoop this out. And what we'll do is we'll have a tunneler and we'll have a dump truck, and we'll drive the dump truck around to here, and I will splice in a hopper, and then we can just process this, because we are starting to hit pay dirt right here, and we're going to hit pay dirt inevitably heading this way. So the plan is to use the tunneler to extend this back to the mountainside, and we'll have a truck to dump it here into the system and process it, and then we'll be able to collect the dirt that comes out of this, and we'll put it back into the rings, and I'm going to continue to save all of the dirt that comes out of this hole. That is the plan. Yeah, okay. This video is getting long. I'm trying to keep them short. I'm trying to keep them under 30 minutes, and it's kind of hard. I also feel like I just can't cram as much as I want to into 30 minutes. It's probably because I talk a lot. But this one's getting long, so I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you stuck around for the whole video. If you did, thank you. And I will see you in the next one.